Morning. 1st of December, so as promised, I said I would do a video at the end of November. So here it is. Just a few minutes just to tell you how I'm getting on. Really happy. Growth in November has been good. Weather-wise, to start with, the weather has been... We had a couple of cold weeks early November, but since then temperatures have been fairly good. The last week 12, 13, 14 degrees, so no issues at all controlling temperature, holding temperature in the greenhouse 24 hours a day, not below 16 degrees, and yeah, 16 to 18 degrees in the greenhouse most of the time. Today's it's about 20, but we've got some sunshine. So heading into winter now. Onions, yeah, good. Probably a couple of weeks ahead of last year, to be honest. And there's a few that are behind, but I started them a little bit later. So that's the plan. I'll have I've got 2 or 3 sowings of big onions, so I'll be able to monitor that through the spring, and then pick the best ones. I'm probably going to go for between 10 and 15, I think. Originally, I was going to grow on 25, but being realistic, I think I'll go for 15, the same as last year. Maybe a few more, but not much more, because it becomes much less manageable with a big number. And obviously using air pots, there's a lot of monitoring for water, so I just don't think I'm going to have the time to keep on top of it. Anyway, they're now potted on. Spent most of this morning potted on into slightly larger pots with a mixture of 50-50 Johnny Inn's number 1 and multi-purpose compost, and about 20%, 25% perlite. No additives, just as they are. Some they're looking good. So what I'll do, I'll flick the camera around and give you show you how they're growing. There's a few other bits and pieces growing, some leeks, some show onions. So yeah, excuse the mess in the greenhouse. I've just been potting on, so the floor is soaking wet. There's mud all over the floor, or compost I should say, and it's a little bit untidy. But here we go. Okay, there's the show onions, Peter Hoden show onions. Thank you very much, Peter. They've been germinated, they've been potted on now for about a week or so. Just got their second leaf. A couple of them just showing their third. Leeks, doing really well, probably too well. A little bit of discoloration on the leaves, but I believe that's some sort of virus that grows out. But they're in the air pots and they're doing really well. Probably another 2 or 3 weeks and they'll be potted on again. But all right, and they're under T5 lights. I've just got the 4 tubes on, so 200 watts for 12 hours a day now, or 11 or 12, I'm not quite sure. And grow tent, so excuse me, I'm going to have to open this up. Let me open the sides up and you can see what's going on. So there's the grow tent, and as you can see, I've got some in air pots, some in big pots, and I potted on this morning from, let me show you, from this size over to this size. So yeah, it's a better angle. You can see the pot size is not that much bigger. That's what I'm trying to do this year. More pot-ons, but smaller pots. Try and maximise growth. So yeah, so looking pretty healthy. Let me see if I can pull a couple out to show you. This one this morning that's just gone into an air pot. So that's a pip. Looking very well. Yeah, all right. So what have we got? About 6 or 7 leaves now on this one. Leaves are bending over a little bit, but that's quite normal. And then See if I can get one of these out for you. Let's put this one back. Excuse the video, it's a bit of a bodger's video, it's not very well planned at all. But anyway, and there's some of the bigger plants, yeah, doing all right. They've been in these pots now for about 3 to 4 weeks, so another week or two, and they'll probably be wanting potting on again. So yeah, and some smaller pips at the back there. You probably can't see them very well. It's not growing as fast as I'd like those, but I think they'll pick up and there's plenty of time. So as you can see, I've got pips, I've got PGs, and I've got some Kevin 40 seed. So yeah, all doing good. So that's about it. Just thought I'd do a quick video on how it's looking. Hope that's of some interest. If you've got any questions, please ask. Also, going to do a live feed on the 13th of February, and if you want to ask any questions then, I'm willing to answer them. So yeah, thanks for watching, and take care. Speak to you soon.